Hello, King of Avalon people. This is Kalangum from Kingdom 463. I'm making a video from my farm to talk a little bit about the update. The first thing that I'm actually going to talk about is not related to the update, but it's going to help some of my friends that are stuck in the labyrinth and they're trying to figure out how to enhance their gear. Essentially because, and that's the reason why I'm doing this from my farm, and essentially because when you go to the materials that you have, you're most likely looking at something like this, that you have a lot of the forging materials, okay, and on the enhancement materials you're probably stuck with this not enough of the source stone one, the green one, and then you have more of the other stuff that that you could be using to upgrade material, but you don't quite have your gear high enough to take advantage of those, right? So here is what you do, and on the other hand, you do have you do have enough scrolls to take advantage of it. You just can't get those source stones fast enough to take advantage of those. So here's what you do, okay? If you come here and you say, oh, I want to enhance this, you're going to say, well, you can spend gold and do that because you don't have the materials, but you don't want to do that, and then you want to say, oh, well, then I want to get, you see, I even have the scrolls already for this, and this one is at level 2, right? And if you tap on the get more of this one, is going to send you back to the labyrinth so that you can try to beat some monsters and get it all over again. All right? Okay, bad idea. That's not the best way to do it. Okay? Here's the best way to do it. You come to the Alchemist corner, if the game is fast enough, all right? Go on the equipment. There we go. And then you have to scroll. A lot of scrolling. A lot of scrolling. And more and more. All right. And then when you're past those, look at this. Ah, you have those source stones that you need. Okay. So you can come here and let's say that notice that it's times 10. Okay. So when I'm getting 5 here, I'm actually getting 50 there. Let's actually get 10 so that I can get 100. Okay. So I'm going to use those coupons, right, and go. How do I get those coupons? You go on the Crucible, make sure that you choose the equipment stuff, and then you get rid of those scrolls that are really not useful. Okay, so I'm not gonna use this one. I'm not gonna use. No, I'm not gonna use those. All right, so see, you can get a lot of those things from the stuff that it's really not useful. Okay, all right. So transform those, and then you get what you need. You get those by killing monsters, right? And then you have enough to buy there. Okay, and a little bit goes a long way. Right, and the only reason that it's not here yet is because I also need the steel. So otherwise, it would be giving me, oh, you can do this, right? Which is what we're going to do right now. So let's get here. Let's use this is 500. The nice thing of my farm is that when I actually want to enhance something, I can actually do it, right? So here we go. There we go. Enhance 1. Okay. And I can probably enhance it again. No, I need to get more. Oh, really? I thought that I had enough. Okay. So let's go there. Let's get some more. I'll send this one later. Let's go boom, 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 boom. Oh, let's try to filter by equipment because you never know if it's actually going to be in order. It's a lot of scrolling, a lot of scrolling, a lot of scrolling. More. Here we go. All right, let's get 10 more. 15. How about that? 15. Okay, so it gives me 150. Those probably now I have enough. I can come here, enhance. There we go. Boom. All right, I'm probably going to need more steel now. That's okay. I have plenty of steel here. And boom. Okay. And now I can start using the blue ones here. Okay. I can even do. Let's do one more here then. Okay. So that shows exactly what I wanted to do. Just now I can come here. I can enhance it again. All right. So that is. So that was the message that I wanted to send people, right? Because now here on the materials, okay, now it's looking more balanced. Because now I can start using the blue ones, and then on my equipment here, when I go to enhance, this one is all the way up to 6, and I can focus on another piece of equipment to start enhancing it as well. So I can, for instance, go on the Gloves of Justice. I can start using some of the scrolls here, and then I don't have to worry about buying as many of those because now I have two lines that I can use. If I have enough of the blue one and I have the scrolls, then I can enhance, and the steel, I can enhance my sword. And if I don't have enough of the blue but I have enough of the green, then I can enhance my Gloves of Justice, right? And I can keep going like that. So I can now have a focus one to take all the way to level 10, another one to take all the way to level 5. After I have another one of them at level 10, then I can have 3 fronts. So it gives you a better, let's say, a better way to try to enhance your gear. And it really didn't take that much. It was just a whole bunch of junk that I had on my scrolls that allowed me to now get now with those enhancements. I'm probably going to have enough to clear the very last level with this one on my farm. So that is which doesn't make a whole lot of difference for my farm once you clear level 7, but it's a way to help, right? So go ahead with that one. Now for the actual update, okay, the actual update is on gemstones. They made it so that you have an extra step to do everything, okay? So you used to go to your armory, and you were able to when you wanted to upgrade one of those, you would use the refining stones and all of the other things. Okay, you don't have that option anymore. So I already did some of the cleanup on this farm, but all of the stuff that is here, you have to tap on it, right? Then you use it. After you use it, you go to the armory, and then you tap that I want more of this stuff here, and then you select the stuff that you moved there. You choose everything and you use it. You can exchange for 30 of this, which was the experience that you used to get from it before. Then you hit on dismantle, okay, and then you have the materials that you there, the gemstone essence that you're actually going to use to update the gemstones. So it's silly, but that's I mean, every update that they come, they're lazy about those things. You can you get, for instance, this Dragon Spirit Recall. It's an item that is not in use anymore for months. You still get of those sort of rewards from maps or whatever is the event that you have. Then you have to use it for the item that it's actually what you want. So instead of them fixing the code of the rewards to give it the stuff that are useful, they create this obsolete stuff, and you use them to do that. So it adds gobs of additional tappings on the screen that just makes this a whole bunch of chores. The gemstones themselves, if you go to the gemstone showcase, those new gemstones, right now the only way that you can get them is buying them, and you can't enhance the soul stone to a KoA stone. But if you get the basic KoA stone, and you can enhance it all the way to the flawless one. So it's the same concept. It's a different skin, different numbers. They do give you they give you more on the stats. The basic KoAs give you more than the flawless soul. And you can enhance further, so it's you get more from each one of those. To get those, they made it in a way that, of course, now everything is that you get tomes, and then from right. So well, they call it different, but if you look at here, you get those things that are going to unlock the stone, and then you're going to need those gemstones essence to build it, and then yeah. So it's pretty much the way that this is the same format that they had for the emblems. They decided to make those tomes and the artifacts that you first have to unlock them, and then you do the same thing for this one. Yeah, but they keep adding those extra steps to do everything. On the upgrade, they also changed some things on the goods exchange. So now, if you're going to send a request for horns, you can only send up to 15. It used to be 20. Now it's 15. The horns have been giving more than they were before, so I mean, I guess that was a decision based on balancing things a little bit. But now you can request those 5 heroes that you couldn't request on the goods exchange anymore, and they made the other heroes, the precise fragments of those other heroes. They are they have a lower weight, so you can request for more. On the emblems, they also changed the amount that you can ask. You used to be able to ask for 4. Now you can request 12. But so far, I mean, it's going to reset tonight. But so far, when you go get the emblems from here, it was still the same amount. So it was, if you're doing like me, that you have 2 farms that you send stuff for your main account on those, it doesn't really change the amount that I can get out of those emblems. I was just only able to get more of this, get the stuff that was backlogged that I did not exchange with myself before, so that was accumulated. I was able to get some of that. That is the only thing. Also on the request here, when you go to the gemstones, you can request for the essence directly. Okay, the gemstone essence. So you can, and that's why before I did this video, I started cleaning up all of the gemstones that I have in the inventory of my farm, so that I could send directly this one. You can request up to 6,349 of this, and it is better than requesting for the refining stones, as you get teeny tiny bit more, but I don't know, all of those things, my usually lemma is those things add up, so it's better that way. So there's no clear advantage of using any of those from the method that I did. You can request more by doing this. So if you're better off exchanging all of those refining stones for gemstone essence in your farms, and then setting the gemstone essence instead. Okay. What else? Not any change on the artifacts or the statues or anything. Finally, from the last thing that the last two things actually that I'm going to talk about on the lucky shot. If you look at the, let me reset targets here. All right, on the lucky shot, if you look at the gemstones. On this second to last shot, you used to get 2, now you're going to get 3. Okay, you can still get one of the vital soul stones in the last shot. You can't get the KO's ones here yet, but again, they improve the rewards of those things as the upgrades come. So if you're interested in getting, like for instance, one of those, okay, my prediction is I'm either going to save it until I can do the last shot, or I'm going to wait until the vital stone shows up to the second to last, and then I will have enough to do the second to last, and then I will do that to get that one, and then that's probably going to happen in the next 2 or 3 months, or when they finally decide to make the KO stones available here. Right now, they're trying to get the people who are the big spenders to spend the big bucks to get the KO stones before they make them easier to get. So there's probably make more money that way. Okay, so my advice for everyone on Lucky Shot, if you're a player who you're not a spender, so you have to figure out the best way to do things. Right now, those KO stones are not for you. They're not available. And if you want to get something out of the Lucky Shot, the best strategy that you have is to hoard your coins until what you want to get is either achievable by the number of coins that you have, right? Or they get cheap, or they will get cheap enough in the next update. So you're better off, instead of picking a screen like this and trying to go until you get to the very last shot to get what you want. The best thing that you can do is to save the coins until that gets cheaper. That's from my experience. That's the best strategy to deal with the Lucky Shot, especially because there's really no good. There's really no clear. If you're going to spend the money to get the Lucky Shot coins, you're usually better off just buying the pack of what you want, right? And finally, they added this new building here. This is going to be this Royal Arena. I did not have time to play on beta this last month to see how this works exactly. What I know is that you're going to it's going to be a way that you can fight to get trophies, and then those you're going to be ranked by trophies. And you can get rewards based on the number of trophies that you have. It's very similar to what you have on the Dragon Spirit Arena. If you have played games like Clash of Clans, that sounds terribly similar. Yeah, but I don't know exactly how the mechanism of this is going to work. But I wanted to bring up to the attention of what this is going to be about. It's likely going to be something very similar to the Dragon Spirit Arena, and we will learn about that when it comes live tonight. But it's going to be another way for you to get resources, so that's a neat thing as well. Okay. All right, that is a long video, but I hope that, especially if you're stuck on the labyrinth, I hope that this was very helpful for you. All right, I hope that you all guys have a great day. If you find all of this useful, please give us a like and subscribe to my channel. I do not post videos very frequently, but I try to make them very useful when I make them. All right, it's good care here. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.